Yo, I don't know if I have to say it again, but like I feel like every time we do an episode, I have to remind the audience.
What's your problem?
That Framework is a film-centric podcast brought to you by Red Curtain Entertainment. Ow. I think we're going to sync the sound right there. Hey guys, what's up? It's Cameron here. The 6th episode of Framework. I think it's the 6th episode, right?
Well, is this like count the bonus?
Because we did the bonus episode with Front Row Insurance.
So bonus episode would be,
and that was 5. So technically, this is number 6. We're doing our Happy New Year episode. So we just wanted to take a quick moment here as part of our introduction to say Happy New Year, sort of, because it's been 26 days already of 2022, which is kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. And we would have released this episode a little earlier. Generally speaking, Framework comes out on the 1st of every month, but that's going to change a little bit. It's going to change a little bit. We have an update for the podcast coming up at the end of this episode, so stay tuned for that if you're interested in learning how the podcast is going to change. Today's January 26th.
Is it?
If you're listening to podcasts as a way to help yourself get through the pandemic, we hope that Framework is one that you land on. Framework, the last podcast about film, is exactly that. Hosted by me, and executive produced by Kevin Reus, and he's also co-host from time to time. So he's here with us today. Hey, Kevin.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yo, guys.
Cameron, are you okay?
Dude, I'm all right. I'm all right. I just, I tried to come up with, I'm wearing slippers. I don't know, like if you can see moccasins in the camera there. That's kind of cute, eh?
Do you?
I like slippers. Who doesn't like warm feet?
Yeah.
I don't want cold feet on any day except for my wedding day.
It's minus 15 outside.
It's minus 15. We're still in the creative space.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. It's
nice and cozy and warm in here.
Yeah, we kind of got ourselves, what was the first month that you had this creative space? Like, how long have we been working out of this space? I mean, you more than I, but...
First month, maybe the summer of 2020.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Yeah, and then...
Dude, this pandemic's been going on forever.
And then I think 2019 is when you came over. We painted the walls.
Dude, we're going to be like 85 years old, and we're still going to be having this conversation, and the pandemic's still going to be going on.
This is no, I hope not.
We would have released this episode earlier, but I sort of got COVID.
Oh my God. What? Why you didn't tell me?
I sort of got COVID, and Kevin was kind of traveling like a maniac.
Oh
so
my gosh.
We didn't really have a chance to record Framework until about now. Yep. So, and then in December, I had a contract. I was working on a film, and then we had the holidays, and it was all just a nightmare. And then I got COVID and had COVID for like 2 weeks. And we're gonna jump into the episode here, and it's a bit of a different format. We don't have like a film necessarily to talk about. We wanted to sort of theme this New Year's episode into talking about what movies we saw in 2021, what's the most recent watch that we had in 2022, like past 26 days, if there's anything that we recommend, and why we enjoyed it, why we didn't enjoy it, and just talk about movies from the perspective of what happened in 2021 and what we've been watching and why. And so before we really get into a deep discussion, right, I just want to open it up to the audience to put in the comment section, what did you watch in 2021?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. And what are you looking forward to in 2022? That's the other thing too, right? Is every year brings more content and more movies and more TV shows and films. And hopefully 2022 will bless us with the opening of theaters, and they'll stay open. Yes. Because I literally just watched one movie in theaters this year. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I saw Candyman in theaters.
I saw that last year though.
2021?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the only movie I saw in theaters.
What, you didn't see Spider-Man?
No, I haven't seen Spider-Man. Because you want to know why I haven't seen Spider-Man?
Squad?
No.
Or what's the other movie?
I don't know. You want to know why I haven't seen Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
One of my best friends worked on Spider-Man.
So you don't want to watch the movie you worked on?
Well, I do. I really want to see it. I just feel like, like you sit there and be like, would an epileptic individual survive watching the movie? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, yeah, survive maybe, but when the second Spider-Man came out, like I saw the Tobey Maguire one. Was it 2003? Oh, you mean like so then the second scene. Yeah, then the second one came out, and my pediatric neurologist was like, "No, you shouldn't watch that movie." So then subsequently, I didn't see 2, I didn't see 3, I didn't see any ones that came out after that because I hadn't seen the previous Spider-Man. So it's kind of like one of those things that just ruined the progression of Spider-Man's coming out. Computer. Yeah, I could. I mean, at this point, I probably should just go back and
on a laptop,
be an adult and watch the movies and make decisions for myself.
Maybe not in the theater, but you can watch it on a laptop.
Yeah, you could watch it, and then you could just. Well, I don't know, just skip forward.
I guess skip forward, but honestly, I think what he's talking about is like the illusions. The projection scene, and I don't think those are that bad.
In the second one, or in No Name Home? No, because No Way Home, I have no idea.
No Way Home, I don't recall there being. I'm like, oh shit, this is like epileptic moment.
Oh, but Far From Home though, I think has one.
No.
I don't know. I thought somebody told me that there was one. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Maybe. That's not what the episode's about. But yeah, I mean, we saw Candyman in theaters together.
Yeah, we watched.
Do you remember that movie? Was that movie memorable?
Yeah, I remember there being a lot of bees.
Yes, with stingers.
Bees with stingers.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we were the only people in the theater.
Were we?
There might have been one or two other people.
Yeah, we were the only ones there until the movie started, and then people started walking in. Yeah, people like to walk in during the movie. So.
You know what? That should be illegal. Okay, that should be illegal.
The doors should be
literally the door should close and they should lock
from the outside.
No coming in, no coming out. You want to take a piss? You gotta have a key card.
You can go out for emergency purposes, but if you go out, you can't come back in.
You can go out for emergency purposes, but if you go out, you can't come back in. So if I got to piss, no.
If you got to piss, if you piss, you gotta go. You can't come back in.
No, you know what there should be though. You know what would be kind of cool.
What?
So if you have to go to the bathroom during a movie, right, and you go like a men's bathroom, you like talking about urinal here, but like if you show up in the men's bathroom and then there's like an iPad screen above the urinal. And everybody gets a code, and you put in your movie code, and as you're pissing, you watch where the movie left off in the theater.
Just continue watching.
Yeah, so you don't miss anything. You only miss the 30 seconds it takes to walk to the bathroom.
Yeah, even when you're taking a poo.
If you have to shit, if you have to shit during a movie, you did something wrong.
Yeah. Could have been the popcorn.
No, but I think it would be kind of interesting if you could continue watching your movie while pissing.
But we never know. Movie theaters 2040?
Why are
Question mark?
Yeah, I don't know if we should have this. I mean, it would be interesting if you could watch the movie while.
Yeah, what do you think the future of movie theaters will be in 2040?
The future, smelling the movie.
You have 4D experience. Oh no,
the 4D 5D experience is everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, you smell the movie.
I think something that we're going to struggle with as a society is now that people are numb to lockdowns, like getting people out of their house.
You think so? People are not desperate to get out of the house?
Like, I feel like there's a percentage of the population that's going to get too used to staying at home.
Yeah, I think people just got comfortable with staying in the house. Because
they were sort of forced to be comfortable,
especially students and like younger kids.
Yeah. Well, and then also TikTok ruins your friggin'
life.
Well, ruins your life. Well, yeah, but it ruins your like attention span. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Vine started the trend. And
it's seriously, I find it so annoying when people put on a movie, especially a movie they've never seen before, and then they just go on their phone.
I know.
What the fuck are you doing?
If you were going to go on your phone, then you shouldn't have put the movie on in the first place.
Anyways. People can't watch a movie without doing something else in the background, maybe like listening to music or watching something on the texting or.
It's the addiction to stimulation.
They can't just sit down and watch a movie.
Like you have to be stimulated from all angles.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It offends me. personally.
You know what? You know what else? Okay, I'm gonna have to get your opinion on this.
Okay.
But captions or no captions? Like subtitles or no subtitles?
Okay, it depends on if I can understand the language.
If you can understand the language, if it's in English.
If it's mixed properly too.
If it's in English and it's not friggin' like, and it's not a Christopher Nolan movie. Like, you know what I mean? Subtitles or no subtitles? Also, you're wearing headphones and you can hear perfectly well.
Okay, then it's just original format, no subtitles.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to enjoy the cinematography. You know, every frame counts.
I don't want to read my movie.
I don't want to read my movie. It's so distracting. You're trying to look at, you know, the movie. You're trying to look at the movie, not the words. You can
I read somewhere that you read and watch with two different parts of your brain. Yeah. So by doing both at the same time, you're splitting your attention.
But you don't really look at the same time because you still got to look at the words. So you're not looking at the movie.
Yeah,
you're listening to the movie.
I'm totally anti-subtitle. Yeah. Like
oh, really?
Like if I ever had a dating profile, you know, it would be like one of the prompts would be like, you know, my personal hell is subtitles.
Yeah.
In movies. I'm so anti-subtitle. I mean, if I can't understand the language, and I understand it's an accessibility thing, like that totally makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But as an individual who does not need the accessibility, like I have the choice to turn it off, I'm going to turn it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm in an environment where it's hard to hear or the mix is bad or whatever, or I want to pay half attention to my movie, I'll just put them on. You know, like if I want to be considerate to my parents who've gone to sleep and I'm not wearing headphones, then I'll turn the volume really low and I'll put the subtitles on. But I try not to do that if it's a show that's new. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I really want to. You want to enjoy the cinematography. You want to enjoy the audio mix, but you can't really do. You can't enjoy 100% of your content that you're watching, like your movie or your TV show, by reading it. Like it's not. You want to read? Get a book.
Exactly.
You know, right? So
I find it so annoying when it's in the even if it's a different screen, like, you know, when you're in the airplane and there's just a bunch of people watching a movie with subtitles on. I can't. It's like hard to watch my movie because like there's just actually no, that doesn't really happen to me. When I'm just not looking at a movie, you just end up watching their movie because you're just reading their subtitles.
Right. It's distracting. Yeah. Well, this was not in our outline. For
anyways, this is not in our outline.
Yeah. But but it's an interesting debate, and I would love to keep the debate going. So, if you're pro subtitle, let us know why you prefer subtitles, because we're really interested in hearing different perspectives, and because we know that there's benefits to having subtitles. We know that, but
there's more engagement. You
know, but so send us an email or put a comment in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. So, Kevin.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a couple of shows or movies that you saw in 2022 that are kind of notable.
Movies that I watched?
Yeah, some movies or TV shows that you saw in 2021.
Well, I'd say I enjoyed...
What the f*** are you doing?
It's my pop filter, dude.
It's your pop filter?
Pop filter. I'd say I enjoyed watching Dune.
Oh, Dune?
A lot, yeah. So, you know, it's one of those movies that, you know, don't happen too often, and you know it's just a work of art. But
I heard
IMAX.
I heard that the soundtrack was great. I haven't seen it. I heard the soundtrack was great. The cinematography was great. But I also heard that the ending was shit because there's a second and a third one
part
coming,
one,
right? Yeah.
But
so
it's not this movie. Why was the ending shit?
If you went into Dune thinking it was going to be like a one-off, you know, you'll be disappointed.
If you have like no background, like I read part of Dune. I haven't finished reading it yet, but I was reading Dune. Ow,
dude.
So I sort of knew what was going on already. I sort of went in prepared.
Right.
And so I just enjoyed the movie for what it was instead of trying to understand all the new concepts of the world and.
Yeah, I think a general audience who doesn't know that it's a book would have troubles with the movie. But I can't take that criticism too far because like I said, I haven't seen the movie.
You didn't see the movie?
No, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen.
I want to go watch it again.
You know, I spent some time trying to watch movies that came out like
in the 40s.
Well, actually, that's true. I did.
Yeah.
I watched some Alfred Hitchcock's from the 40s and 50s, which were I watched Murder.
Murder.
Is that what I watched? I think I watched that.
Oh,
I gotta check my Instagram because
everybody go follow Cameron on Letterboxd.
Yo, I don't even know what my friggin'
password
is for Letterboxd. Okay, I gotta update. I always forget to update it.
Follow it down here, right here, or it's at Thorpe. Was it Thorpe CA?
Thorpe
or DRMASAKI.
Yeah, you should check us out on Letterboxd. Dude, we should have a framework Letterboxd account.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
And we'll just write formal reviews.
Dude, that's actually really good.
You could follow us, and then
you can follow us on Letterboxd.
And you can disagree with our reviews and our ratings of the movie.
Letterboxd is actually a great app.
I was kind of disappointed when they added ads.
I wonder if Letterboxd would reach out to us to do a sponsorship collab.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That is pretty sick.
Okay, something that I watched. So I have a list and a few things that I watched. They're not all movies or TV shows, gentlemen and ladies.
Oh.
Okay, when I was stuck at home with COVID, I watched some John Hughes movies.
Who is John Hughes, Cameron?
John Hughes is a writer, director, producer from the 80s.
And you watched 5 disc sets?
Well, there's a John Hughes 5 disc set movie collection.
Wow.
That I watched when I was stuck at home with COVID.
How many hours is that, Cameron?
Well, they're like 90-minute. They're like 90-minute films. So like 8 hours of movies. It couldn't even compare to like having COVID. I had COVID for way longer than 8 hours.
That's impressive.
Having COVID sucked.
Oh, no, I'm talking about watching the movie.
It is kind of,
not having COVID.
John Hughes, it's kind of interesting. I mean, we could have a whole episode on John Hughes and, you know, his movies, because it's really interesting to look at the decades around the 80s. You know, like in the 70s when you had Martin Scorsese and like everybody died at the end of the fucking movie, or like in the 90s when you had Tarantino and it was like, you know, fuck censorship. Let's just make whatever we want.
Just have it real, you know.
You know what I mean? But John Hughes was a very romantic comedy kind of happy ending, always happy endings, you know, feel good dramas, basically. Yeah. So it's just interesting. I mean, to look at the correlations between what was going on in government, you know. But you know, it's too political for this podcast.
What's his most iconic film?
John Hughes' most iconic film. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is like pretty big.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yo, how do I get into this friggin'?
No, dude, I disabled it for you.
What did you disable?
So you won't get distracted.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to get up.
Hey Siri, search Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, so it does work.
I can't help you with that on Mac.
What?
What do you mean you can't help us with that?
What's the point of
What do you mean you can't help us with that? Did that get picked up? I can't help you with that.
What is that? Why?
Dude.
What is the point of having... Hey Siri, search Ferris Bueller's Day Off on Google.
What do you want to search for?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off on Google.
Here's what I found.
I can't see that.
And just get the first... Oh, there we go. Okay, Google Play. Of course, it takes you to Google Play. Yeah. Oh, the...
John Hughes.
The Breakfast Club is also one that's pretty...
Home Alone?
The Breakfast Club is pretty... Go to the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is pretty iconic, too. Okay, you're playing the trailer.
Okay, that's not what I want to do.
Go to the thingamagogger. No, don't. Oh, you know what was good? The new Venom.
Oh, the Let There Be
Venom.
Carnage. Have you
Yeah,
seen the first
Venom
one?
is like a
You watched that, but not Spider-Man.
no Venom, but that's a movie. That's like that's a comic book.
There was a
character.
club scene in that movie.
That's a comic book character I can get behind, man. I love Venom. Venom's hilarious, bro.
Oh my god!
Have you seen Let There Be Carnage?
I saw the first one.
Oh, the first one's good, but the Let There Be Carnage was good too. Is it very enjoyable?
Yeah. What am I looking for here?
Yeah, Breakfast Club was written and directed by John Hughes as well.
Producers, yeah, written by John Hughes.
Yeah. So no, those kinds of movies, like
He wrote Home Alone too.
teen movies. No, but he didn't direct it though. So I mean,
he wrote it though.
Yeah. Well, he produced it, so it's kind of included in that.
Yeah, one of his most famous films.
Yeah.
Isn't it his disc
I
set?
would say Home Alone is probably the most iconic John Hughes movie.
Yeah.
But that's a 90s movie though.
John, yeah, it is in the covers. It says right here.
Yeah. That's probably the most iconic movie. Because I'm pretty sure Home Alone was like top of the box office for like 15 weeks after it was released, and it made like so much fucking money.
Man.
So some successful movies, 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, it's all in there, So I watched some John Hughes movies. She's Having a Baby. What else? What? She's Having a Baby is another John Hughes movie. It wasn't as good as the others, but.
Oh, okay.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's in the disc set.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the big one.
Check. Type in five movie dicks. Dick.
5 movie dicks.
Five movie. Hey Siri. 5 movie John Hughes disc set
On Google search.
Here's what I found.
Go to the top one, maybe.
I love We Don't Need a Keyboard. This is great.
Oh yes, Pretty in Pink. That was a nice movie too. I love that movie. Pretty in Pink's in the disc set as
Where did
well.
you see that? What does it say? What does it show you? All the movies?
It's got to show you the movies. 5 movie collection. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
So Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. She's Having a Baby. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Some Kind of Wonderful is good. Yeah, Pretty in Pink. So I watched those movies when I was sick with COVID.
Oh, okay.
John Hughes. Yeah. No, I would recommend them too. Like, I mean, if you are interested in writing romantic comedy, romantic comedy drama, looking at John Hughes and his work in the 80s,
right,
I think is an incredible place to get inspiration, but also just a good spot to go for like the format. Like if you want to look at the format of a rom-com, an 80s rom-com, that's a place to go, or rom-dram.
That's where it all started.
That's where it all started, bro.
Yep.
So, I mean, with that said, I mean, there's other places that you can look if you want inspiration for a romantic drama. Like you can look at more recent movies, but John Hughes is a really great place to go. And it's kind of their happy endings. And if you want to have a little bit of a cry, it's also a good spot.
What about a little bit of a sigh?
A little bit of a sigh. Yeah. I mean, She's Having a Baby. It just kind of goes on and on, whatever. And you're just like, oh my God. So there's a bit of a sigh and She's Having a Baby too. But there's something in there,
Yeah, it's for everybody.
For everybody. So it's good stuff. So, we got a whole list here of movies. I watched Shang-Chi too. That was good.
Yeah, we watched Shang-Chi, but not together.
No, not together.
I watched it on the airplane.
No, that was a good movie. You watched it on the airplane for the first time? That kind of sucks.
For the first, yeah, I know.
You should have a bigger screen with that movie. I feel like.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like a bigger screen would have been better.
Do you think it affected?
Did you fly first class and have like a 24-inch screen?
Nope.
Oh.
But, yeah, it was an okay movie.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a superhero movie.
I don't think it's Marvel's best movie.
But I haven't seen a lot of the Marvel movies. But, Shang-Chi, it was enjoyable.
Yeah, you can watch. It's enjoyable.
Yeah. And the lead actor is Canadian. The lead actor was in Kim's Convenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why I recognize him from.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty good. You also wrote here that you did, you watched Raiders of the Lost Ark for the first time.
Didn't you show that to me?
I did.
Yeah, you're like, you gotta see this film, and I'm like, okay.
Well, I told you. I mean, it's like it was on your list of movies that you haven't seen that you should watch.
Yeah, it was on my list on Letterboxd. You can follow me.
Did you like Raiders?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's where all the memes came from.
That is where all the I love how that's what you took away from it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, like that the chest box opening scene.
Yeah.
That's like where all the memes came from.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I remember that. I seen that somewhere.
And so one more thing, and then we'll move on to our next segment here. But one thing too is, I'm trying to get into. You saw Midsommar.
You
Midsommar.
told me to watch
is it
that.
Midsummer or Midsommar
Midsommar.
or like Midsummer or whatever?
Sommar.
Yeah, but you haven't seen Hereditary though.
No, I haven't.
Dude, we're gonna gear up for a Hereditary viewing.
We were supposed to do Hereditary.
I feel like we should do a Hereditary viewing, but like on Framework.
Yeah, we'll do it for Framework. Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Like we should just redistribute Hereditary illegally through the Framework platform. That's probably not a good idea.
We just get copyright strike.
Just get the copyright strike out the wazoo and get sued for like $100 million by A24.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a good idea considering the fact that one day I would really love to work for A24. So,
well,
that would put a black mark on my record, probably.
No, yeah, that's a good way to get their attention.
Yeah. Can I give you? We're suing you for $100 million, but here's my resume.
Here's my resume, guys.
Yeah. Another thing that I did was I watched the Shonda Rhimes Writing for Television Masterclass.
Shonda Rhimes,
and she did shows like Grey's Anatomy and Scandal.
Wow.
So I've been watching Scandal with my family recently, which has been a good series.
What's
I feel like we're gonna get to the third or fourth season and probably not watch anymore, but it's pretty intense and I've been enjoying it.
Is it better than Game of Thrones?
Well, depends on what season you're talking about.
The 5th season.
Dude, the 5th season is friggin' intense.
Oh, okay.
Game of Thrones 5th season. It's the 8th season that's really...
That dropped the ball.
That kind of dropped the ball on everybody.
So what are you looking forward to this year, Cameron?
Yeah, movies and shows. I don't know. I think... I have on my list here Stranger Things episode. Stranger Things has a new season 4.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to come out in the middle of this year, like in the summer.
Oh. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they like...
Wasn't there a trailer that they didn't announce?
Let's see.
No, wait. Hey Siri, search for Stranger Things season 4 trailer on Google.
I found this on the web.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. It was on Instagram.
No date.
Yeah, because of the pandemic, a bunch of stuff happened with theatrical releases and stuff like that too.
There was a few movies like that. I think Black Widow.
Did they get postponed?
I watched that in theaters last year as well. There was another movie. I think was it Tenet last year or no? Was that 2020?
Dude, who cares about Tenet? Man, it's a shit movie.
You're a shit movie.
I know. All right.
So, what movie are you looking forward to this year then?
What movie am I looking forward to this year?
Yep.
There's an A24 Apple collaboration for Macbeth.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think it's Macbeth. The Tragedy of Macbeth 2021. Okay,
wait,
so
it came out?
It came out in 2021.
Oh, okay, so you can't look forward to that anymore.
Well, it came out on December 25th. I wasn't allowed to go watch it anyways. So it'd be nice to go see that movie.
It's made by the Coen brothers?
Yeah, Joel Coen, but it's A24 Apple production, Apple TV. Right. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this movie, but what movies are coming out in 2022 so we can answer the question properly?
Yeah, the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, I'm kind of looking forward to that,
There's
but also
a big
not
hype
really.
about that movie.
I'm sure there is.
Not sure if they can surpass No Way Home in terms of hype.
Dude, No Way Home blew it out of the water, bro.
It's like $1 billion in the first weekend.
Dude, where's your phone? I would like to check IMDb.
Why?
Because we got to see what's coming out in 2022 that's not the strange Doctor Strange, whatever it is called.
Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, so what's coming out featured today? What to watch? New and upcoming sci-fi and fantasy.
Fantastic Beasts.
Oh yeah, okay. That's April.
The Multiverse of Madness.
That's in May.
Jurassic World.
I'm not looking forward to that.
You guys looking forward to that?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments if you're looking forward to another installment of Jurassic Park.
Oh, Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm looking forward to that. That's a fun movie.
Is that Taika Waititi?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so if it is, I'm looking forward to that too.
He directed the last one.
If he's not directing, then I can't say I'm looking forward to it.
Only if he's directing it. I think
only if he's directing. If he's not directing, there's no point in making it.
Then there's another Rock movie because he's in every movie. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
He's gonna be like the sexiest man alive and the highest paid male actor in Hollywood.
And did you see his like in his music too? He makes music.
He does not.
Well, his Moana song has like 1 billion views.
Yeah, that's true. Does that count?
You're welcome.
Yes, it is a good song.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is getting another installment.
Yeah, they're getting another. But that's
motherfucker.
That's just gonna be on Prime Video though.
Like then there's the Matrix. It's like what is coming? Like what are they doing?
They are just running out of ideas.
Yeah. No idea.
Spider-Verse is part 1.
Oh yes,
they're gonna make a part 2.
So Into the Spider-Verse part 2, part 1
is part 2, part 1. That's Little Ball part 2, part 1. Remember that movie?
I'm looking forward to this, but I'm also looking forward to watching Into the Spider-Verse because I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen? What do you mean? I thought
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Post Malone is your favorite song. Sunflower.
Was Sunflower in that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm kidding.
The whole music video.
I'm kidding. Of course, I realized.
Okay, goodness. Stranger Things. You saw.
Oh, there we go. Does it have a date?
Oh, Go back.
What day?
No,
premieres in 2022 on Netflix, so it doesn't tell you a date.
Yeah, no, that's
Jeepers Creepers.
The new Batman movie's coming out too. I'm looking forward to that with Robert Pattinson.
Oh yeah, that'd be exciting. Maybe I'll but that's in November. Okay.
No, this is The Flash. I don't know what this is.
Oh, good. Avatar 2. When was the last Avatar? 2009.
Oh shit! I deleted a marker. The Airbender one. Oh no, Record Shatter. So James Cameron.
Yeah, it's the James Cameron Avatar.
Is he actually making Avatar 2?
Yeah, titles: Avatar 2, Avatar 3, Avatar 4, Avatar 5.
But I thought those are rumors.
No, those are in pre-production, man. Those are all.
But why?
Those are because he just has to do it.
That's like more than This is like the 12, 13 years later.
Dude, he's crazy, man.
The thing is, I don't know. What is he doing?
Well, the first Avatar was 2009.
The only reason Avatar worked so well was because it was in 3D in a time when 3D wasn't that big.
I know, but now they're doing something else. Because he's all about technology.
What smells now?
I'm telling you, they're going to introduce. Yeah, you're going to
smell the blue people.
You're going to be able to smell
Navi.
the poop.
Oh,
the Navi poop.
Oh shit.
Okay, what else is coming out in 2022?
Oh yeah,
my god, the untitled Super Mario project that features what's his name?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
And Seth Rogen and
bro, we're getting a phone call.
Did you watch last night in Soho?
No, but I've been meaning to watch it because it's on
I want to see it.
It's on iTunes Movies now.
What, really? Let's go watch it together.
And but my parents don't want to watch it, so.
Oh, so let's watch it together. What?
Halo series premieres in 2022 on Paramount.
They're making it. This movie is like 15 years delayed. They should have made it 15 years ago when it was actually big.
Is that going to have an audience?
I mean, there's still an audience.
Put in the comments section if you would watch Halo right now. Just put a thumbs up, and I'll know that that's what you want to watch.
Yeah, put a thumbs up.
Put a thumbs up. Just a thumbs up.
Thumbs up emoji if you like. If you want to see Halo.
If you want to see Halo. Thumbs down. Thumbs down if you would pay them not to make it.
If you want to see the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, you should put the emoji of a.
Is there like a shield emoji?
No, emoji of the. gay couple.
What did that? Is that really what came to mind? How many emojis are there on the keyboard? How many
emoji
Hey, Siri.
of the Moai statue? Okay,
Okay.
the Moai thing.
All right.
After Yang, She-Hulk, Star Trek, another Star Trek movie.
Who are those cast members?
I
though?
don't know.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah,
that's exciting. That'd be cool.
that's a thing. Hocus Pocus 2.
2. Okay, I didn't see one.
So they needed a second one.
Yeah, I guess so. They didn't get enough audience. Skull.
Anzi Boys. Another Avatar movie.
No, but this is in development with Netflix though.
Yeah, okay. So are we going The Marvels?
Is that the Marvel 5 or the Marvels? I can't tell. The
It's just
graphic design is not so good.
The Marvels here.
Expected in theaters early 2023.
Oh, 2023. So that's
So we got to stop here. It's irrelevant. Now everything else.
Yeah,
Oh,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, no,
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
James Gunn is directing it again after he was kicked off and then he was hired again.
Finally. They
was
realized
fired
it was a
and-
bad choice.
Yeah. There was so much
Controversy.
controversy around
Like,
firing him.
What, because he tweeted something?
He tweeted something like 20 years ago
Yeah. Yeah.
when Twitter was around.
Kevin, tell me about Blam. Because that's what you wrote here as your most recent watch of 2022. So tell me, what is Blam?
Oh, it's a sci-fi an animated film. It's based on a manga. People say the manga is better though, so that's all. And it's on Netflix.
Have you read the manga?
No, but I was told I should read it.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah, it's because it's such a complex world. It's set sometime in the distant future,
Right.
where machines have taken over and just they're making, it's like a city that kind of built itself and it's just sort of gone out of control, and then the city is just, it's pretty cool, and there's this complex world behind it, and humanity's almost extinct, but I don't know if they put all that information into the movie. I mean, the movie was still pretty enjoyable. There's some nice action scenes, but I feel like there would be more in the manga if you're more invested in that world. But
Right.
and there's Encanto,
Oh, yeah. You saw Encanto? Yeah.
which was a Disney Plus movie. Have you seen it?
No. Well, I don't have Disney Plus, right? So it's kind of like I pay for Amazon Prime and Netflix, but I don't really want to pay, and I have cable television, so I don't really want to pay for another streaming service, even though I know there's like 35 of them. And so many people I know have Disney Plus, but I just haven't done it yet.
Just use their account.
Yeah, can I borrow your Disney Plus account?
Yeah, well, you want to pay for Disney Plus together? I don't have Disney Plus.
I feel like if we're going to do Framework, it's going to be at a business expense.
Yeah. Okay.
So, that kind of concludes it. I wanted to recommend Archive 81 because it's an interesting series if you want to look at character perspectives and that sort of writing. It's interesting. It's on Netflix.
Is it a documentary?
It's not a documentary. It's a limited series with 8 episodes about an archivist who gets paid to archive tapes that were found in a fire. The fire was in an apartment building that was being investigated by somebody like a filmmaker, Melody Pendris, and she was kind of looking for her mom. And then she sort of discovers this sort of demonic cult, and it's really kind of, ominous and cerebral and scary and kind of nice that way. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but the ending is up for debate, whether it's like flat but I don't look at a series like that just judging the whole thing based off of the ending. I enjoyed the individual episodes for the most part. I do have my criticisms of it, but I think you should go and watch it. So it's Archive 81. It's on Netflix. I did not work on that. I was not asked by Netflix to promote it. Asshole. But anyways, so that's the other thing I wanted to say. That's my most recent watch of 2022. So yeah, let us know. One last thing, just to repeat ourselves quickly. Let us know what you're looking forward to in 2022, what you watched in 2021, and why. And so we'd be really happy to hear from you. Also, if you have ideas for the show, just email us at rcepodcasts@gmail.com.
Yeah, buddy.
So we're going to conclude the episode with a quick update.
Yeah. Quick update.
Two big things, the frequency and rhythm of updating. So for the first 4 months, brings us to the beginning of May. We're going to do one episode a month until we get back into the rhythm of producing the show and finding ourselves in terms of how the show works and realizing what works and what doesn't, and doing.
Right now, we're just playing it by ear.
Yeah, we're just playing it by ear and seeing how it goes, and just seeing how it goes. And we'll find what works and what doesn't, and we're still sort of experimenting. So that's the plan for the first 4 months of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, if it goes well, we're going to do 2 episodes a month for the last 8 months of the year. So that's the plan. So that's what we're going to do. We've got some exciting guests lined up for a few episodes in the next couple of months. We have to solidify some plans and get it all sorted, but we have some ideas for episodes and rebranding. So we are rebranding the channel, which was called RC Podcasts, Red Curtain Entertainment Podcasts.
Right.
But we're going to rebrand the channel so that it's just Framework.
It's just only Framework.
So, Kevin, you're going to help us out a little bit with that. Mm-hmm. And I think it's worth mentioning that future podcasts that are made under the umbrella of the Red Curtain Entertainment brand are going to get their own channel as well.
Yep.
Thanks so much for listening to Framework episode 6.
That's episode 6.
And we enjoyed making it. So, Framework, the last podcast about film, is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and last but not least, YouTube at RCE Podcasts. So just check us out. The links will be available in the other family of channels. Dr. Masaki, I think you have it on your featured page.
Yep.
That's it. So do you have anything to add there, Kevin?
No, thank you.
All right.
Thanks for listening.
Omicron, roll out.
Roll out.
Thanks for listening, everyone. And remember,
look upstairs.
Yeah.